हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीमद् साधि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। All glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. Please accept my humble obeisances. This is Antaramya from Sharjah, UAE. Welcoming all of you to this Mukti Sangha Japa conference call. I thank all of you for attending this session. Please join me for repeating or ecstatic chanting. I would like to read the 10 offenses to the holy names which are to be avoided, written by Sri Vyasadeva in the Padma Purana. Number 1, to blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their lives for propagating the holy name of the Lord. Number 2, to consider the names of demigods like Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma to be equal to or independent of the name of the Lord Vishnu. Number 3, to disobey the orders of the spiritual master. Number 4, to blaspheme the Vedic scriptures or scriptures in pursuance to the Vedic version. Number 5, to consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be in imagination. Number 6, to give some interpretations to the holy name of the Lord. Number 7, to commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name. Number 8, to consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in the Vedas as fruitive activities, Karma Kanda. Number 9, to instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name. Number 10, to not have complete faith in the chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachments even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be a Vaishnava must guard against his offenses in order to achieve the results. That is Krishna Prema. I once again welcome all of you to this Mukti Sangha Japa conference call. So today we will be moving on to our next session, that is Srimad Bhagavatam. But before moving on to the session, I would like to know who are all present on the call today. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण अनीता माता जी, दंडवत प्रणाम। शिला प्रभुपाद की जय, महाराज की जय। प्रीति दासी संसार। हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna, Preeti Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण माता जी, दंडवत प्रणाम। श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, गुरु महाराज की जय। दिस इज अरविंद दास फ्रॉम शिकागो। हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna, Arvindax Prabhuji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for joining the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga and all the assembled devotees. This is Yashamati Priya Devi Dasi from Cincinnati.
Hare Krishna, Yashomati Priya Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Anita Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga, and all the glories to the assembled devotees. This is Manjri Leela Devi Dasi from Naperville. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Manjari Leela Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Anita Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devidasi from College Station, Texas. Hare Krishna. Happy Akshay Tritiya Mataji. Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call every day and giving us your valuable association. And thank you for all your services on Bhakti Sangha. And a very happy Akshay Tritiya to you also, Mataji, and to all of them who are all on the call. Hare Bol. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Anita Ramya Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Guru Maharaj. This is Shama Gauri Devi Dasi from Charlotte, and happy Akshay Tritiya to everyone. Hare Krishna.
Everyone is effulgent today, I think, because of Akshay Tritiya. You're all
Mataji, finally I matched your dupatta, Mataji, today.
Yeah.
I always try to match it, but it never happens. Today it happened.
Yeah. On the occasion of Akshay Tritiya. Hare Krishna, Shyama Gauri Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call and giving us your valuable association. And thank you for every day arranging all these wonderful speakers for this Bhagavatam session also. A very happy Akshay Tritiya to you, Mataji. Welcome to the call.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Anta Mataji, Dandavat Pranamal Gurushala Prabhupada and Gurudev. This is Radha Pyari Devidasi from Baltimore.
Hare Krishna, Radha Pyari Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call. Hare Krishna. Anyone else who would like to introduce themselves? Hare Krishna, dear devotees. I once again welcome all of you to this Bhakti Sangha Japa conference call. So today we will be moving on to our next session, that is Srimad Bhagavatam, which will be given by Her Grace Sri Mataji. And before moving on to the session, I would like to hand over the call to Sundarangi Radha Mataji to give brief introduction about Sri Mataji. Hare Krishna. Sundarangi Radha Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for coming on the call and giving us your association. And thank you so much for your valuable services also, Mataji. Go ahead, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for giving me this opportunity to share. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please accept my humble obeisances. So here is a brief introduction about today's speaker. Today's speaker is Her Grace Sridevi Mataji. Mataji is a disciple of His Holiness Chandramuli Swami Maharaj. Mataji has been practicing Krishna consciousness for almost 25 years. She is based in Mayapur and has traveled extensively throughout different parts of Europe, teaching the essence of Bhakti Yoga. She is also a qualified mental health professional and has been offering therapy to devotees since 2002. She also offers practice as a pediatrician and newborn care specialist. She is known for her inspiring classes and she is also a regular participant in Bhakti Sangha Japa group. This was a brief introduction about Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Now I will hand over the call to you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Sundarangi Radha Mataji. Thank you so much for that brief introduction about Mataji. I don't see Mataji on the call, so till Mataji joins, anyone who wants to introduce themselves can go ahead. Otherwise, we can chant also. Anyone who wants to introduce?
Hare Krishna, Anita Mataji, Dandavat Pranam to you and all listeners. Srila Prabhupada, Srila Buddha, Vrinda from Atlanta, Parnati Down.
Hare Krishna, Vrinda Gopika Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call. Hare Krishna. Okay. Hare Krishna. So till Mataji comes, let's chant. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna Mataji. Sridevi Mataji is there on the call.
Hare Krishna, can you hear me?
Yes, Mataji, we can hear you.
Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to our Guru Maharajas. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha padita nam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.
Hare Krishna Mataji, with your permission, can I say about the verse we are going to take today?
Yes, please.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for giving us your valuable time and association. And Hare Krishna, dear devotees, today's topic is from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 8, Chapter 2, Text 7 and 8, which will be given by Her Grace Sridevi Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji, over to you, Mataji. Thank you so much for once again, and we are waiting for your enthusiastic class. Hare Krishna.
You are very kind. By saying so, you are blessing me and empowering me to give that enthusiastic class you want. Thank you very much. I'm very, very happy to be with all of you. It is just Guru Maharaj's mercy and the mercy of my god sisters, Revati, Srimati, and my daughter that I am in the United States. I was thinking of coming to Europe and then going back, but they persuaded me, no, you must come to US. So that's how I'm on a little preaching tour, and I'm here in Charlotte. I look forward to meeting all of you in person. But for now, the Zoom will have to work. Yes, so as you said, we are on Canto 8, Chapter 2, Gajendra Moksha, that particular chapter, Elephant Gajendra's Crisis. And we are going to do verse number 7 and 8. So we'll begin with the prayers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Chato Jayam Mudirayet Nashtaprayeshva Badreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. I hope everyone can see the screen. We are hoping you can. And the verse goes like this. I know you're on mute, but feel free to repeat after me because it is very powerful. It's very purifying to recite the Sanskrit verses. Nanaranya Pashuvrata Sankula Droni Alankritaha Chitradhuma Surodhyana Kalakanta Vihangamaha. Translation, but no purport, by His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada. We'll go to the next verse after this translation. The valleys beneath Trikuta mountain are beautifully decorated by many varieties of jungle animals. And in the trees which are maintained in gardens by the demigods, varieties of birds chirp with sweet voices. Text number 8. Sarit sarobhir acchodai ulinair manivalukahi devastri majannamod sauram bhamva anilair yutaha. Translation: Trikuta mountain has many lakes and rivers with beaches covered by small gems resembling grains of sand. The water is as clear as crystal, and when the demigod damsels bathe in it, their bodies lend fragrance to the water and the breeze, thus enriching the atmosphere. Purport: even in the material world, there are many grades of living entities. The human beings on earth generally cover themselves with external fragrances to stop their bad bodily odors. But here we find that because of the bodily fragrance of the demigod damsels, the rivers, the lakes, the breeze, and the entire atmosphere of Trikuta mountain also became fragrant. Since the bodies of the damsels in the upper planetary systems are so beautiful, we can just imagine how beautifully formed are the bodies of the Vaikuntha damsels or the damsels in Vrindavan, the gopis. Om Agyana Timirandhasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrachatam Sahagana Raghunatan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swame Niti Namini Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. My humble obeisances again to all the Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis, especially the senior Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis. I offer my humble obeisances to each and every one of you, humbly begging for your mercy, for your blessings, for your empowerment, so that by these I will be able to do justice to this service that has been given to me by Shamagori Mataji, who texted me and said, will you please give class? And because I was traveling, I said yes. So here I am. So we are in this particular canto, the Elephant Gajendra's Crisis, which is in the 8th canto. But to zoom out a little bit, what is Srimad Bhagavatam? Srimad Bhagavatam is the literary incarnation of God, Sri Krishna himself, and it is Amala Puran. It is completely pure and transcendental. There is no hint of any kind of karma, jnana, fruitive activities, mystic powers. No, it is pure devotional service. And it is said that simply by systematically studying this Srimad Bhagavatam for the first canto to the last canto, the 12th canto, one will be able to see Krishna. Indeed, the lotus feet of the Lord are the first 2 cantos. The 3 and 4 are his legs. 5th is the navel. 6th is the chest. 7th and 8th are his arms. The 9th is his throat. The 10th is his beautiful lotus smiling face. The 11th is his forehead. And the 12th is his head. This is the description of Srimad Bhagavatam. So, and also in the Bhagavatam, 10 particular topics are covered. I'm sure you've already heard of it, but just to recap, what are they? Can anyone tell me? Anyway, you can't unmute.
Sarga, Visarga, Sthanam, Poshanam,
Utaya,
Ishamatra, Manvantara.
Nigroda, Mukti, and Ashray. Very good. Yes, all these 10 topics are described. And this particular 3rd, 4th, 5th chapter, 2nd, 3rd, 4th chapter of this 8th canto is describing how the Lord gave protection to the king of elephants, Gajendra. And in this particular episode, the king of elephants, Gajendra, is sporting in this beautiful place called Trikuta Mountain, surrounded by lakes, where you can see that the grains of sand resemble emeralds. The ocean of milk is creating emeralds. In the midst of ocean of milk, there's a very high and beautiful mountain of 10,000 yojanas or 80,000 miles. I'm reading out from the Bhagavatam itself. This mountain is known as Trikuta. There's a nice garden called Ritumat. And once the chief of elephants, along with female elephants, went to bathe in that lake. This place is so beautiful that the demigods and the damsels of the higher planetary systems come to bathe in those waters. And because they are so beautiful, because they have a special fragrance to their bodily features, they make the whole place fragrant. For us, it is something very astonishing that bodily beauty can be accompanied by bodily fragrance also. But that's because we are in the middle planetary system. In the higher planetary systems, there's more and more opulence, more and more beauty, more and more, all kinds of wealth, beauty, fame. Everything is ever increasing as you keep going higher and higher and higher. These planets are situated in the mode of goodness. And so therefore the denizens also of these planets are extremely beautiful. The descriptions are there that in the olden days, even now interplanetary travel is there, but we cannot see it, nor can we experience it because we are very fallen. But the beings of the higher planets can travel at will anywhere. And Urvashi, a very beautiful celestial maiden, fell in love with Arjuna after seeing that virtuous, valorous, brave warrior who was very handsome also. Similarly, Menaka is also a heavenly damsel, an Apsara, who was sent by Indra to break the meditation of Vishwamitra, right? And from that came, I'm just trying to see how many of you are listening.
Yeah, here, Mataji.
Okay, good. All right. So Vishwamitra Muni was a very great sage who was doing severe tapasya. So Indra got very frightened, said, no, I have to break his meditation, otherwise he'll take my post. This is the problem. We may think, oh, maybe I should go to the higher planetary system. Everything is so wonderful. There's nice, beautiful damsels. There's beautiful lakes, trees, fruits, birds, butterflies. Everything is so beautiful. There's lots of somaras, lots of wine, intoxicating drinks. Sense gratification is 10,000, 100,000, million times more than here. So all kinds of material, happiness you can get if you go to those higher planetary systems. So maybe we can think, maybe I should go. But the anxiety of losing that is very real. The attacks by the demons is very real. Indra is constantly in tension. Who will take my post? Who will take my post? But devotee is peaceful. Why? Sakale, bhukti, mukti, siddhi, kami, sakale, ashanta. Why? Because they are trying for something for themselves. But devotee only wants one thing, pleasure of Krishna. So he is peaceful, shanta. Bhakti means shanti. No more rat race, no more competition. The only competition we have is with ourselves, how to be better, how to do better, how to chant better, how to read better, how to serve better, how to associate better, right? So that's the worry of the devotee. How can I be a better servant? How can I serve more? How can I serve better? So the devotee is not worried about what he will get, what he will not get, but because he knows everything is in Krishna's hands. Not even a blade of grass stirs without the sanction of the Lord. So devotee is not worrying. How will I get this? How will I get that? What will happen? What will happen? What will happen? This is the anxiety of the material world, even in the heavenly planets. Yeah? Yeah. So to come back to the particular purport that we are looking at, this is a very beautiful place, very beautiful damsels are there, beautiful lakes are there, and Gajendra is trying to enjoy himself with the female elephants. Now, if you think the beauty of these celestial maidens are so wonderful, well, Draupadi was also very beautiful. She was born from the fire, where her brother Drishtadyumna was also born, and her bodily fragrance was that of a blue lotus, which was perceivable for 2 miles everywhere. That's how beautiful she was. She was incomparable in beauty. There was no one on earth to compare with her. That's the beauty described in the Adi Parva of Mahabharata. Let me see if I can pull that up. Okay. Here we go. A celestial woman appeared from the fire. Her complexion was dark, and her smiling eyes were shaped like lotus petals and were black and reached almost to her ears. Her long and curling hair was bluish in color, and it fell down her back as she emerged from the flames. She had rising breasts and tapering thighs. At the end of her graceful fingers were nails that shone like bright copper. Her body emanated the sweet fragrance of blue lotuses, which could be perceived at a distance of 2 miles. That divine woman captivated the mind of every man who saw her. She had no equal even among the demigods or the Gandharvas. So like a celestial, she could be desired in marriage by a celestial, a Danava, a Yaksha, etc. That's how beautiful Draupadi was. And her father Drupad had performed the sacrifice in order to gain a son who would kill Dronacharya, but he also got a very beautiful daughter called Draupadi, was also known as Panchali, and she was then married to the 5 Pandavas because Arjuna won her in the Swayamvar. In those days, there was Swayamvar. A princess could choose her own husband after hearing about his achievements, his valorous deeds, and perceiving his beauty. So all the princes would come and their names would be called out, and their qualities, their achievements, their fame, their assets, this kingdom, that kingdom. So everything was described. And whoever the princess liked, she would garland him. And that's how the Swayamvar marriage would take place. Now, Drupad was very, very clever. He knew his daughter was extraordinary in all ways, and a celestial maiden, and actually a very worthy personality. So he wanted nobody less than Arjuna to marry her. So he devised a very clever plan, because he knew only Arjun had the prowess to perform this extremely difficult feat. High up on the ceiling, on the wheels of on the spokes of the wheels, which was rotating at high speed, he installed a golden fish. And the feat to be performed was, the archer cannot look up. He has to look down into the water, which was there at the foot of this pillar. And looking down, he had to shoot an arrow upwards so that it pierced the eye of the fish. Not only that, he had to string that bow. That was also another feat, because a heavy bow like that could not be strung so easily. So many princes came, but it was only Arjun who could have and did perform that feat. The closest was Karna. Even he could do that, but he was refused. Why? Because Draupadi did not want to marry him. So when they were calling out on different people, she said, this person, he is not a Kshatriya. I cannot marry anyone lower than a Kshatriya, because he was supposed to be the son of a charioteer, because he was found. That's another story, how Kunti Devi let the baby go floating down the river. A charioteer found him. Actually, he was a Kshatriya. He was the son of the sun god, but no one knew that. So on those grounds, Draupadi refused. And that's how Arjuna won her hand in through that archery and gained her hand in marriage. So Draupadi was also extremely beautiful. So beauty is something that actually comes from our devotion to Krishna. That is real beauty, beauty of the soul. External beauty will fade, but internal beauty will simply grow, because as we grow in Krishna consciousness, as our loving relationship with Krishna unfolds, this soul, which is covered over, becomes more and more prominent, more and more visible, more and more shining. And therefore, personalities who are pure devotees, we can see how our Guru Maharajas, how these highly exalted souls, they're simply radiant, they're simply effulgent, and the soul's beauty is visible. That is actually real beauty. And Srila Prabhupada said, these American boys and girls, they were morose, they were dull, they were black-faced, and now see how beautiful they have become. Prabhupada said that. I'm not making up stuff. I will read out one particular pastime where Srila Prabhupada says that in your country, they have given you the name bright-faced. In Philadelphia, you know all these things. Actually, your countrymen are asking how these boys and girls are becoming so nice and jolly, so beautiful. Because at the present moment in your country, all young generation, mostly they're confused and hopeless. We see every day morose, black-faced. Why? Because they're missing the point. There is no aim in life. But these devotees, they are Krishna-eyed. They look so beautiful. Why? Because Krishna is there. That's all. It's a fact. Any sane man will admit. So when Krishna is in the center, everything becomes beautiful. Krishna is always there. Simply you have to invite him. My Lord, please come, be in the center. That's all. Everything will be beautiful. Zero has no value. But if you bring 1 by the side of 0, it becomes 10. 10 times beautiful immediately. So our point is, whatever you are doing, we don't stop you. We never say stop everything material. But we have to stop anything which is against Krishna consciousness. So once you get connected to Krishna, Krishna is all beautiful. Krishna is all wealth, all strength, all beauty, all fame, all wisdom, all renunciation. And he has all these opulences in full. That is why he is called Bhagavan. And devotees who get seriously connected with Krishna, automatically their inner beauty starts coming out. And we see that, oh, this person is very bright-faced. They're shining, they're fulgent. Because why? They're connected to Krishna. This is why. Now, what to speak of just devotees on this earthly planet or even the heavenly damsels? The gopis of Vrindavan are extremely beautiful. And when Krishna dances in the midst of those gopis, it becomes like an emerald, a blue sapphire shining in the midst of gold. Such a beautiful description is there of how beautiful these damsels of Raj are. And among them, who is the most beautiful? Srimati Radharani. But she is surrounded by millions and millions and millions of gopis. There are 5 categories of gopis. The Param Preshta Sakhis are the 8 gopis. They are Vishakha, Indulekha, Ranga Devi, Sudevi, and on Krishna's side, Lalita, Champaklata, Chitra, and Tungavidya. These are the 8 principal gopis because they're very, very intimately connected with the divine couple and they are extremely beautiful. In fact, when Radharani lost her ankle bracelet, and then she sent Lalita, or was it Vishaka? I don't remember, one of the two, to go and fetch that anklet. Now, Lalita changed herself into an old lady. And who was sweeping the place of their pastime? I forget. Was it Sanatan Goswami? No. It was Shamananda. Shamananda Pandit, right? She changed his name to Shamananda Pandit, right?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah.
Ramanand Prabhu.
Right. So he was sweeping over there and he found this beautiful anklet. Then he thought, this cannot be belonging to someone of this earthly planet. I'll keep it safely. After some time, Lalita came dressed looking like an old lady. Have you found my mistress's anklet here? So Shamananda Pandit said, yes, I have found an anklet, but who are you? Saying, well, I am the servant of my mistress. Please give it to me. Saying, you can't be the mistress of this person because you look, he wasn't convinced because of her looks. He said, no, it's not possible. She said, yes, that's my mistress's anklet. Says, how can it be? She said, I really am that person who's the servant of this, the owner of this anklet. So he still wasn't convinced. And so she said, but if I show you my real form, you will faint, because she was so beautiful. Gopis are very beautiful. But Shamananda said, no, I want to see, then only I will give you, because I'm not convinced. So she revealed her form and Shamananda fainted away because her beauty was so overwhelming. So this is how beautiful the gopis of Vrindavan are. And what to speak of Radharani? She is extremely beautiful. So I wanted to read out a little something which I researched for you just to describe the beauty of Radharani. It is absolutely mesmerizing. Radha Krishna Gunaudesh Dipika by Srila Rupa Goswami describes Radha's transcendental beauty. You ready to hear? It is really splendid to hear this. She wears a radiant blue garment, and her splendid bodily luster appears like molten gold, stationary lightning, or the yellow pigment called gorochana. Her face is as splendid and clear as millions of full moons. Her large lotus-like eyes are lined with black mascara and reach back almost to her ears. Their beauty is incomparable to anything within the 3 worlds. Her sidelong glances cause even the Lord of creation to tremble and swoon. Her luxuriant black hair reaches down past her waist and is beautifully braided and decorated with forest flowers, while wisps of curling locks adorn her enchanting forehead, which bears the sign of great majesty and is anointed with red kumkum. Her long bow-shaped eyebrows are capable of firing deadly arrows of amorous desire towards her beloved Krishna. Her exquisitely shaped nose is as beautiful as a sesame flower and decorated with a radiant moon-like pearl. Her nectar-like lips defeat the red lotus flowers in full bloom, while decorated with an enchanting smile of unfathomable love for her beloved Lord. Her teeth appear like perfect rows of shining white pearls. The beauty of a delicately sculptured chin defeats even the god of love, Cupid, leaving him in bewilderment. Being decorated with a droplet of musk, her chin appears as if a baby bee is drinking nectar from a golden lotus flower. Haribol, what do you think of that? Her delicately shaped ears, which are perfectly attuned to hear the enchanting song of the transcendental flute, are adorned with glittering earrings, marked with lines of divine beauty. Her slender neck, smeared with exotic scents, is decorated with a necklace of the finest pearls, covered with a shimmering bodice. Her perfectly raised breasts resemble water pots filled with nectar. Her slender waist enchants the heavens, and her navel is as deep as the ocean. Her waist is beautified with 3 exquisite folds and adorned with a fine jeweled girdle of tinkling bells. Her long, slender arms, decorated with gem-encrusted armlets and jewel bracelets, appear like golden creepers, longing to embrace her beloved Lord Krishna. Her exquisitely shaped hands resemble 2 pink lotus flowers illuminated by a series of shining moons that are her fingernails. Her elegantly formed fingers bear many fabulous jeweled rings. Beneath her radiant blue dress, her curvaceous hips and plantain-like thighs have completely defeated the god of love, who lies unconscious on the ground. Her knees are like golden balls, perfectly balanced upon finely tapered legs. Her ankles are adorned with golden ankle bells that caress her delicately formed lotus feet and jingle melodiously as she moves. Her exquisitely shaped toes are adorned with golden rings, and her divine lotus feet that are decorated with red javaka are the only shelter of pure devotees. Her lotus-like hands have many auspicious signs: a crescent moon, lotus, a parasol, a stamba, conch shell, earring, sacred tree, flower, bumblebee, chamara, and a swastika. Her lotus feet are marked with many auspicious signs, including a conch shell, a moon, an elephant gourd, barley corn, flag, drum, fish, and swastika. Now, after hearing all this, don't we want to go and see Radhika in the spiritual world? Now, coming to Lord Chaitanya, who is also exquisitely beautiful, his form is golden because he has taken on the mood of Radharani. Huh? He is so very beautiful that his beauty defeats even the demons, the atheists. In this age of Kali, he doesn't kill the demons. His astra is his beauty. By his beauty, he captures everyone and draws them into this Harinam Sankirtan, the religious practice of this age of Kali. So, the lust of his expansive body resembles molten gold. I'm reading out from Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela 3.40 and 46, Srila Prabhupada's translation. If you like, you can pull it up. The deep sound of his voice conquers the thundering of newly assembled clouds. He measures 4 cubits in height and in breadth by his own hand and is celebrated as a great personality. Such a person is called a Nyagrodha Parimandala. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who personifies all good qualities, has the characteristics of a great personality. His arms are long enough to reach his knees. His eyes are just like lotus flowers. His nose is like a sesame flower. His face is as beautiful as the moon. He is peaceful, self-controlled, fully devoted in the transcendental service of Lord Krishna. He is affectionate towards his devotees. He is gentle, and he is equally disposed towards all living beings. He is decorated with sandalwood bangles, armlets, and anointed with the pulp of sandalwood. He especially wears these decorations to dance in Sri Krishna Sankirtan. So what has Lord Chaitanya, who is beauty personified, come to do? He has come to sweep us up in this Harinam Sankirtan so that we all chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Chant and be happy. That's what he wants. Lord Chaitanya is extremely beautiful and he is completely in the bliss of Harinam Sankirtan. Would you like to hear a song about Lord Chaitanya?
Yes, Mataji.
You would? Okay, here we go. Navagauravaram, Navapushpasharam, Navabhavadharam, Navalasyaparam, Navahasyakaram, Navahemamaram, Pranamami Sachisuta Gauravaram, Pranamami Sachisuta Gauravaram, Pranamami Sachisuta Gauravaram, Navapremayutam, Navanitashujam, Navaveshakritam, Navapremarasam, Navadhavilasat, Shubha Premamayam, Pranamami Sachisuta Gauravaram, Pranamami Sachisuta Gauravaram, Pranamami Sachisuta Gauravaram, Hari Bhakti Param, Harinamadharam, Karajapyakaram, Harinama Param, Nayane Satatam, Pranayashrudharam, Pranamami Sachisuta Gauravaram. You know what? We can all sing. I really want everyone to sing. Of course, you'll have to be on mute because it'll be discordant. But can you pull up this on the screen so that everyone sings with me? If you don't mind. I just realized that there is no fun singing alone. I want everyone to sing.
Yes, Mataji. Can you give me a few minutes? I actually transferred it to my phone. So one sec.
Okay, or you can make me host and I can just pull it up on my...
Mataji, you are
already co-host. You can
share,
Very
Mataji.
good. Very good. Excellent. So we are on number 3 and all of us can sing together because this is very pleasing to Krishna. Hari Bhakti. Oh, we finished that one, right? Satatam Janata Bhavatapaharam Paramatha Parayana Lokagatim Navalehakaram Jagatapaharam Pranamami Sachisuta Gauravaram Pranamami Sachisuta Gauravaram Pranamami Sachisuta Gauravaram Nija Bhakti Karam Priya Charutaram Natanartana Nagara Rajakulam Kulakamini Manasalasya Karam Pranamami Sachisuta Gauravaram Karatala. Once again, I pulled it up too far. Karatalavalam kalakantaravam mriduvadya suvinikaya madhuram nija bhakti gunavrita natyakaram pranamami sachisuta gauravaram yugadharma yutam punananda sutam dharani suchitram bhava bhavochitam Tanudhyanachitam nijavasayutam pranamami sachisuta gauravaram arunam nayanam charanam vasanam vadane skalitam swakanamadharam kurute surasam jagata jivanam pranamami sachisuta gauravaram Pranamami Sachisuta Gauravaram Pranamami Sachisuta Gauravaram. This is the beauty of Lord Chaitanya, and he is simply singing and dancing in ecstasy, giving the mercy of the holy name to everyone, regardless of caste, creed, age, gender, nationality, worthiness, sinful, saintly, everyone can take part in this Harinam Sankirtan and make their life successful. So now I would like all of you to volunteer to read out the translation one by one. We can have 8 people volunteering because these verses are so beautiful and this translation is so beautiful. So the host can decide one by one whom to call on. We'll start with number 1.
Yeah, we have raised hands, Mataji. So, Indulekha Karuna Mataji, please go ahead.
Okay.
Hare Krishna. His complexion is the hue of fresh cream, tinged with kumkum. He is the ever fresh Cupid who shoots arrows of newly blossoming flowers. He bears newer and newer moods of emotional ecstasies. He is fond of performing novel dances. He makes ever new jokes that causes much laughter. His brilliant luster is like freshly cast gold. I bow down to Gaura, the beautiful son of Mother Sachi. Hare Krishna.
Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Vinita Gandharvika Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Sorry. Yeah, okay. I'm on the phone. He is endowed with with ever fresh love of Godhead. His radiant luster is like a color of fresh butter. The fresh attire is arranged ever new fashioning. He releases ever new mellow of love for Krishna. He shines in ninefold new ways while executing the 9 process of devotion. He is permeated with most auspicious of nature. I bow down to Gaura, the beautiful son
Son of Mother Sachi. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Shamaguri Mataji, please go ahead.
He is absorbed in devotion to Sri Hari. He maintains the chanting of the names of Hari. While chanting, he counts the holy names on the fingers of his hands. He is addicted to the name of Hari. He always has tears of love welling in his eyes. I bow down to Gaura, the beautiful son of Mother Sachi.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Kripa Mayasita Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you Mataji. He is always removing the sufferings of material existence for mankind. He is a goal for life for persons who are dedicated to their supreme interest. He inspires men to become like honeybees, eager for the honey of Krishna Prema. He removes the burning fever of the material world. I bow down to Gaura, the beautiful son of Mata Sachi. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Janaki Vishnu Priya Mataji.
He motivates pure devotion onto himself. He is most attractive to his beloved servitors. By his dramatic dancing, he exhibits the characteristics of the king of paramours. He causes the minds of beautiful young village women to dance. I bow down to Gaura, the beautiful son of Mother Sachi. Jai Gaura Hari.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Shri Isha Upanishad Mataji.
He plays cartels as his throat emits sweet melodious sounds, and the vibrant notes of the veena are softly played. He thus inspires the devotees to perform dramatic dancing that is, that is infused with aspects of his own devotional service. I bow down to Gaura, the beautiful son of Mother Sachi.
Thank you, Shri Ishopanishad Mataji.
Jai Haribo.
Haribo.
Thank you, Mataji. Sandrangi Radha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. He is accompanied by the Sankirtana movement, which is the religious practice for the age of Kali. He is the son of Nanda Maharaj come again. He is the extraordinarily brilliant ornament of the earth. His preaching mode is suitably adapted to the cycle of birth and death. His consciousness is fixed in meditation on his own form of Krishna. He is always accompanied by his transcendental abode. I bow to Gaura, the beautiful son of Mother Sachi. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Yashamati Priya Mataji.
His eyes, the soles of his feet, and his clothing are reddish like the color that heralds the rising sun. As the utters his own names, his voice flutters. He awakens a sweet flavor to life throughout the universe. I bow down to Gaura, the beautiful son of Mother Sachi. Hare Krishna Mataji.
So now after
Very
this,
nice.
isn't it so
you.
easy to fall in love with Lord Gauranga?
Yes, Mataji, of course.
See, Lord Gauranga wants the whole world to become inundated with this flood of Krishna prema so that everyone gets intoxicated with the holy name and simply chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And he wants everyone to come back home, back to Godhead. That's his program. So all of us here, we are performing this Harinam Sankirtan and we are pleasing Krishna very much. While we make our lives more and more perfect, we have to remember then to give this mercy to others because this is also Lord Chaitanya's desire. Priti vite acheyata nagaradi gram sarvatra prachar hoibe mora naam. Right? Lord Chaitanya's moon is rising, so it's not at all surprising that we are chanting in the street, telling everyone we meet, we're going home, we're going home. There's a golden moon overhead now. We must serve Chaitanya somehow. He's the golden avatar. Spread the names of Krishna far to every single town. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So this is Lord Chaitanya's desire to make you and me and every single living entity in this world fully Krishna conscious, intoxicated with Krishna prema, and then give it to everybody. As Sri Ishopanishad Mataji was reading this, I was remembering Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj. When he led Kirtan, believe me, you would be leaping off the floor, you'd be jumping, you'd be twirling, you'd be going mad because Maharaj was so powerful. You can see His Holiness Chandramauli Swami Maharaj when he dances in Kirtan. What happens to all of us? We also go mad. Isn't it? So this wonderful Hare Krishna movement has come to save the world in its darkest hour. And all of us are given this special responsibility to become Krishna conscious and to help others become Krishna conscious. Karo paropkar. भारत भूमि ते मनुष्य जन्म होइलो जार जन्म सार्थक करी करो परोपकार. Especially those born in the holy land of India, make your life successful, help others make their life successful by seriously and sincerely applying ourselves to this process of bhakti yoga, which is a prime benediction for humanity at large because it spreads the rays of the benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss and it enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious. Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam, right? First verse of Shikshashtakam. So this wonderful Hare Krishna movement is already saving the world because it's changing the world towards the mode of goodness and then higher transcendental wisdom, knowledge, bhakti, everything will come. So thank you all for listening so patiently. I can go on and on about Lord Chaitanya. If I don't catch myself, I'll burst into another song called Bhaja Gauranga. And then poor Shamagari Mataji will say, oh my God, when will this lady stop? So we will stop here. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you so much for this enthusiastic class and very nice bhajan also. And of course, yeah, Bhaja Gauranga also we will relish. All of us together we can relish. That is also means
Yes.
in the kind of we are serving the Lord.
All right. It is a very short 4 lines only. Again, we can all sing together. Bhaja Gaurango Kahu Gaurango Lahu Gaurangera Naam Re. Bhaja Gaurango Kahu Gaurango Lahu Gaurangera Naam Re. Je Jana Gauranga Bhaje से होय हमारा प्राण रे भज गौरंगो कहु गौरंगो लहु गौरंगेरा नाम रे भज गौरंगो कहु गौरंगो लहु गौरंगेरा नाम रे गौरंग बोलिया दुबहु तुलिया नचिया नचिया बेड़ा रे गौरंग बोलिया दुबहु तुलिया नाचिया नाचिया बेड़ा रे भज गौरंगो कहु गौरंगो लहु गौरंगेर नाम रे जे जना गौरंगा भजे से होय हमारा प्राण रे गौरंगा भजले गौरंगा जपिले होय दुखेरा अवसान रे गौरंगा भजले गौरंगा जपिले होय दुखेरा अवसान रे भज गौरंगो कहु गौरंगो लहु गौरंगेर नाम रे. So it's very short. I'll read it real quick. Worship Lord Gauranga, chant Gauranga, speak about Gauranga only. Those who worship Lord Gauranga are my life and soul. Chanting Gauranga, go out with your arms raised, chanting and dancing and dancing. By chanting Gauranga and worshipping him, one's miseries will end. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Now I will really stop. Questions and answers. Corrections also.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for accepting that request and singing Bhaja Gauranga also. Thank you so much, Mataji, for such a wonderful and enthusiastic class as always. Very nicely you said that about Gauranga Mahaprabhu, and it just reminded of me our Maharaj, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. He just, whenever he starts a class, he just goes to Chaitanya Lila and he talks like hours and hours about Lord Chaitanya. So you just first started with the Radhakrishna beauty, starting with the gopis, and then Radharani's beauty, and then about the earthly planets, like the devotees also. So how their inner beauty is enhancing by doing the devotion service. Thank you so much, Mataji, for that. And yeah, we have Isho Punishat Mataji raised hands. Please go ahead, Mataji.
Yeah, Isho Punishat Mataji, my most humble obeisances at your lotus feet. All glories to Prabhupada. All
Jai
glories
Hari,
to
Hari Hari Bo, Hari Hari Krishna. We are so unworthy of your wonderful association. Are you okay? All righty.
Mata, you are very dear to Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj, therefore you are dear
Jai
to all
Hari
of us.
Bo.
You know, Mataji was a school classmate of Bhakti Tirtha Swami Maharaj. A very special soul. I can remember you dancing in Gita Nagari.
Hare Krishna. You have my rest of my day will be singing the glories of the Lord Chaitanya forever. For today, anyone that I come into contact with, I'll be joyful and able to just share the wonderful mercy with everyone. So thank you so very much for starting my day with such wonderful, wonderful association. Hari Hari Bo. All you Vaishnavis and Vaishnavas, Hari Bo, Hare Krishna. Jai.
Thank you so much, Isho Punishat Mataji. Hari Bol.
We must thank Shamagori Mataji for bringing us all together like this.
Yes, Mataji, we are all thankful to Shamagori Mataji for arranging so wonderfully all the speakers every day. It's not easy, right? Shamagori Mataji is here. Yeah, please go ahead, Mataji.
My most humble obeisances to you, Shamagori Mataji and Abhiram Saka Prabhu. You are the pillars of this Bhakti Sangha. You started it many, many years ago. You have kept it going,
Oh.
and you're spreading the nectar everywhere through this wonderful Bhakti Sangha Japa group, Sankirtan movement,
By the mercy of all the
Katha,
wonderful
everything.
devotees.
I'm so grateful.
No, Mataji, by the mercy of all the wonderful devotees and the wonderful speakers who come and shower their mercy upon us. That is very nice, Mataji. Thank you so much for coming on the call and giving your valuable time and association. And thank you so much for coming to Charlotte. Thank you. And very wonderful class, Mataji. Describing the beauty of Draupadi, and you describe the beauty of gopis and Srimati Radharani, and finally Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Wonderful bhajans, Mataji. You have so many qualities, you are such a qualified person. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Thank you. Thank you for your kindness and your warm welcome. I was so touched. Atharva, Mataji's son came to pick us up from the airport, and Mataji thoughtfully, so lovingly, with so much warmth and affection, she prepared a garland. Who will remember someone is coming from so far away? She's sending a son, but she sent a garland. I was so touched by that warm gesture. I said, I don't deserve it, but your love is making me accept it.
No, that was Lord Jagannath's Mahaprasad, Mataji.
Hari bol. And today that garland went to Janaki Vishnapriya because she came here for the morning Mangalarti. I said, this is Shamagori Mataji's mercy, you must have it. Now I know it is Lord Jagannath's mercy coming through you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hari bol.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for bringing Mataji on the call to Shamagori Mataji. Thanks a lot. And we can say, I think Mita Gandharvika Mataji is churning something of today's class, I think. Hare Krishna, Mita Gandharvika.
Mataji, I was dancing and cooking. My Prabhu is not around, otherwise he will scold me while I'm cooking, I have to be most cautious because near the stove it's not safe. But today Mataji made me dance and cook. Thank you so much, Mataji, for such a beautiful class. I like the rhyme that you sing at the end. Can you please share us the text of the rhyme so we can teach our small kids here in Bhakti Sangha Kids Academy?
Sure.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for such a sweet association. Thank you so much. Very grateful to you, Mataji.
It is actually a song sung by His Grace Mangalananda Prabhu. He is a disciple of Srila Prabhupada, who was one of the pioneers of putting Krishna consciousness into music form, for the Western audience. And Prabhupada encouraged him. Those were the very early days, and all the other devotees were like, we have to sing only Sanskrit song. We sing only Bengali song. What is this? And so when Prabhu presented with great trepidation, oh Prabhupada, I have this little offering, Prabhupada became so happy. He said, yes, do it. It will be successful. And Mangalananda starts crying as he recalls in the memories tape. If you see this, he just bursts into tears and starts crying because Prabhupada gives so much mercy. He accepted that offering of, loving devotion in the form of music, Western music. And now, of course, we have mantra rock and all kinds of bands doing all kinds of Western Hare Krishna music. But those days, it was considered revolutionary. But Prabhu did that and Prabhupada blessed him. So yeah, it is there on YouTube. I can send you the link. You can hear Lord Chaitanya's Moon is Rising. Of course, he sings it 100 times better than me. You will really enjoy that. I will send that link.
Thank you, Mataji, for
Thank you,
making us
Mataji.
know
Thank you
about
so
that.
much. Thank you. Very grateful to you, Mataji. Thank you for both the bhajans. Thank you for this rhyme, and thank you for all the lecture. The way you took the lecture from the heavenly planet to the Radharani's beauty and explaining us how great beauty is there. Don't run behind the false beauty. Thank you so much, Mataji. Very grateful to you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
And I just like that the point. Yeah, we have raised hands. Janaki Vishnupriya Mataji, please go.
Hare Krishna Mataji, I just wanted to say such a beautiful class, and I am just blissed out since morning taking Mataji's association. And thank you for the beautiful prasad you have given me and ordered me so beautifully this morning. Mataji was so nice to give me some Jagannath prasad. I'm really thankful for this beautiful association. I'm encouraging everybody, please don't miss out. We won't get this opportunity again. Please come and take Mataji's association. She's amazing and she's giving us beautiful association all the way from Mayapur. We love her. Thank you, Mataji, for your beautiful class. We are so grateful and thankful for this association. Hare Krishna. My pranams.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. And I just like that point when you said that Shyamanda Pandit fainted, right? As soon as he saw the beauty, oh my God, I cannot imagine Mataji. So that is really unimaginable. That is the real beauty, actually. So thank you so much for making us. When you were saying, it was like visualizing for me. So nice. I could realize that how much those gopis and manjaris and Radharani must be. And you said that then after that, soon after you said that, don't we want to see Radharani's beauty in the spiritual world? I was like, oh yeah, we want. Thank you so much, Mataji, for this nice class once again. And yeah, we do not have any hand raise or questions in the chat.
You see,
Mataji has shared
we must be constantly reminded of the spiritual world. Why? Because Maya is so attractive, she's so alluring that she makes us think everything is here. It is so easy to get caught. And the whole world is mad after Janma, Aishwarya, Shruta, Shibhir. These are the things of this material world. They are all temporary. They will fade. They will go away. The most beautiful person will become old and decrepit. The most powerful, oh, look at my arms, look at my bicep, that's going to go. Age will take everything away and death is the final call. Everything will be gone. Whether we have wealth, whether we have position, whether we have money, we have fame, name, beauty, looks, everything will go. What will remain? Our spiritual assets. That's the only thing we carry to the next life. Only thing. So better to build a spiritual bank account, better to make ourselves qualified and worthy to go back to the spiritual world, better to give up all this nonsense of trying to get things here. Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma na shochati na kanchiti sama sarveshu bhuteshu mad bhaktim labate para. No more hankering, no more lamenting, understanding this material world is not my home. Real happiness is on the spiritual platform. And there it is limitless, ever expanding. So why should we not go for that? And in the end, Srila Prabhupada says, you will see Krishna face to face. When Prabhupada is giving this guarantee, Prabhupada is saying success is sure for a rigid practitioner. You look at Bhagavad Gita 6:24, Prabhupada writes, success is sure for the rigid practitioner. Who gives guarantee like that in this material world of anything? Do we have guarantee? Everyone, disclaimer in small print, but this can happen, but this can happen, but we are not responsible like this. But Prabhupada is assuring us, my dear spirit soul, your home is not here. Come back to Krishna, where you will be eternally blissful, full of knowledge, full of love, full of happiness, which is ever increasing. Therefore, we need to hear more, until we are saturated, completely saturated, and no longer have any interest in this material world.
Yes, Mataji. Thank you so much, Mataji, for such a wonderful, what can say, for bringing out Prabhupada's purport. And we have Prahlad Anand Prabhu. Please go ahead.
Dandavat Pranam Mataji, and then Pranam to all the devotees here. Excellent class and very enthusiastic preaching. And one reflection I have is about Srimad Bhagavatam 11th canto, where it says the success of bhakti is, Sukdev is telling Pariksit, Yana asthai naro rajan na pramadyat karhechit. And he says, Nimilya netrava, davan nimilya metrava naskaledna patedi. Anyone who does bhakti Bhavan Krishna He has no chance of falling down. He will not fall down and will reach the destination despite his both eyes closed. Smriti Smriti like that. So Mataji has given us such a nice impetus for all of us to go and preach out. Bhagavan Krishna also says in Bhagavad Gita, Nacha tasman manusya se kaschin me priyakrutam. Right? Anyone who goes and preaches my gospel to others is most dear to me. There will be no more dear to me than he. So we are all filled with preaching and whatever little we say. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also say, Yare dekh tarik hai Krishna Updesh. So if we can, I always carry a small book of Srila Prabhupada in my pocket wherever I go, and just give one book to anyone XYZ. So this is how we can all be very much helpful in Srila Prabhupada's mission, and that's the success of our life. It doesn't matter whether I get liberated or not. Doesn't matter. I just want to see someone get in touch with Srila Prabhupada's teaching. Haribol Mata, thank you very much for allowing me to speak. Haribol.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Prahladananda Prabhu. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to our Guru Maharajas. Thank you for your wonderful input. Can you please tell me the verse number in that 11th canto? Because I would definitely like to read it and absorb that nectar also.
Okay, I exactly do not have that number, Mataji, but it starts with Yan Asthai Naru Rajan. So if you put on Vedabase IO search engine, Yana Asthaya Naru Rajan, Na Pramadyat Karhichit.
Okay.
Dhavan Dhavan Nimilya Netreva. Is Dhavan means he's running with Nimilya means closed eyes.
He will not fall down. Yes.
That's right.
11 to 35.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Very nice. Very nice. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, Mataji. Okay, so Mataji, we do not find any more hand raise or questions in the chat box. Everyone is glorifying about the class. With your permission, we can end the call here, Mataji. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you so much, Mataji, for coming on the call and giving us such a valuable class and giving us your valuable time and association. Dear devotees, let's pay our obeisances to Prabhuji. Mataji,
Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. All the assembled devotees ki jai.
Humble obeisances and my most grateful thanks.
Thank you so much,